Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, Rebella Alamin. Rahman Nirrahim. Maliki Yamadin. Yakana Buddha with Yakanasta'in. Adini Saratol Mustaqim. Saratol Athena, Amta Alayham, Gabriel Magdubi Alayham. Wale Dolim. That's the only prayer I'm going to do this morning, containing to our original prayer. Because this morning, I want to talk to the created gods made in the image and likeness of our Father. Brothers and sisters, I told you that I was going to reveal things to you that you might not know or be aware of. It is a conspiracy going on towards us that you might not know of. And I want to reveal that to you. Now, back in the days, long time ago, we as a people was not allowed to look at Caucasian people without getting hung or without getting beat, to have to death. But now, they are, when you look at the TV, you see black man with white woman. White woman with black man. See, now I told you, brothers and sisters, that all race must come back into the black race from which it came. But God gave us a choice. We do not have to let the Jinn race, Caucasian race, back into our bloodline. Now, if we, brothers and sisters, the black stone, the cornerstone who's going to the top, if we refuse to let that race back into our bloodline by not reproducing with them, then that race will be like the dinosaurs. They will no longer exist. They will go into extinction. See, that is the conspiracy. That's why you're seeing it promoting all over the TV and everywhere. They already know if we reject them from coming back into our race, their race will be just like the dinosaurs. It will be into extinction. That is the conspiracy. We do not have to let that race back into our bloodline. See, that's where we get the choice. We have a choice. It's not mandatory for us as a people to accept them back into our blood. That's why Allah sent Yaqub to separate them from us. That's why God allowed us to go to slavery, because He wanted us to know exactly who we are dealing with. He wanted us to choose, do we want that Jinn race back into our bloodline? So I wanted to show you the conspiracy involving us and them. See, just like Pharaoh said, kill the firstborn. Now that has come to them because it's their race that will die when they were trying to kill our race. Allah has not forgiven them, brothers and sisters. Allah just giving them a chance to come back into His kingdom by submitting to God's absolute authority. Don't think now time that they are forgiven for the all and everything they have done to the people in the world. We have a choice to accept them or reject them. Now let's read about these jinns. I'm reading number 4. The jinns. The other half of the guilty creatures, those who learn Satan, who lean close to Satan. I'm going to start over. Satan trying to get me You're kind of upset for me revealing that to you, brother. So let me go back. The other half of the guilty creatures, those who lean close to Satan's point of view, and EXHIBITED, the biggest ego, became classified as jinns. You ain't talking about us. We're not the jinns. It was God's plan to assign one jinn to every human being from birth to death. The jinn companion represents Satan, and CONSTANTITLY promotes his point of view. 50:23, 27 Both the jinns and the humans are given a precious chance in this world. Now, we know we're talking about two different people. We're talking about the jinns and the humans. See, we are the humans. We are the humans in God's likeness and in God's image, and who was created by God. Okay. Both the jinns and the humans are given a precious chance to this world to re-educate themselves, denounce their egoness, egoism, and redeem themselves by submitting to God's absolute authority. Whenever a human being is born, a jinn is born and is assigned to the new human. We learn from the Quran that the jinns are Satan's descendants. See what I'm saying? Now, they are assigned to us. When a human is born, God let a jinn be born. But now it has come to the point where Satan's rule is over. See, now we can decide whether we want the jinns in our bloodline. 7:27, 18:50. When the jinn being is born and assigned to a human being, the jinn remains a constant companion of the human until the human dies. The jinn is then freed and live on for a few centuries. Both humans and jinns are required to worship God alone. 51:56, abbreviated. Now this is another title. God doesn't want, wait a minute, God does not want robots. I'm going to read it again. This is the title. God does not want robots. ROBOTS. The dispute in the heavenly community is as stated in 39:69 and described above proves that God's as creatures possess the freedom of choice. See, we don't have to reunite with the jinn race. We have the freedom of choice. They have minds of their own. The rebellion of a MINUSCULE majority amongst God's creatures has served to EMPHASIZE the wonderful fact that God's, with an S, creatures serve SERVE him because they appreciate his infinite Magnifiete. That's one word. The next word is Magnificence. Period. Without the rebellion, we would have never known that freedom is God's gift to his creatures. Okay. Most merciful, most gracious. That is the title. Most merciful, most gracious. Even in our worthy dimension, any enterprise expect its employee to be loyal and devoted to the welfare of the enterprise. If an employee is not totally dedicated to the enterprise or is shown to have divided loyalty, he is immediately dismissed. Since the humans and the jinns sided with Satan, then turned down God's, with an S, offer to reconsider their rebellious act, the angel expected Satan and his allies to be banished from God's kingdom. 2:30 abbreviated. It was IMMENSE, mercy from God that he grant us this additional chance to denounce our crime and redeem ourselves. To carry out this extremely merciful plan of redemption, God created death, 67, period 1-2 abbreviated. The divine plan called for bringing the rebellious into another existence where they have no recollection of the heavenly feud under the circumstance of this life. The humans and the jinns receive both God's as a messenger and Satan messenger. They freely chose either side based on their free will decision. It is our decision whether we let the jinn race back into our race. It's our decision. They are either redeemed to God's, whether as kingdoms, or become permanently exiled with Satan. Okay, tomorrow we'll do Satan's, with an S, temporary dominion. That's tomorrow. Yeah, brothers and sisters, talking to the blank stone, the cornerstone, who has been risen to the top. It is our decision to accept the jinn race back into our bloodline. Like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, we must separate. I love y'all. Y'all have a most blessed day.